It's showtime, folks, and I am back with a new video, and today I'm going to be reacting to the latest legends and stuff, reveals and stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, they'll be revealing a new game mode. Now I'm pretty sure they've teased it in the past, but I can't remember. Either they've teased it and told us is it a PvE or PvP, but I've completely forgotten. But you know, I think I prefer that because that means I'm going in blind. But yeah, hopefully this will be a quick video, and let's watch this video.
On the next segment, Legends update information. Toshi mentioned a new gameplay mode in the last video and stuff, and this time we can give you a little more information. You are up again, Toshi.
Alright, so I'll start off by announcing the new mode's name. It is called the Tournament of Power mode.
Oh god.
Wait, could that name have something to do with the Universe Survivor arc? That sounds exciting.
Yep, so the mode is technically related to the Tournament of Power that was part of the original anime series, but we have our own taste of it. So, it should be on the screen right now, but here is your first impression of the Tournament of Power mode that we have prepared for you guys. First off, this mode is already different right from the party formation. Everybody will be able to create a Tournament of Power specific party of 6 characters and maybe more, and position them on a 3x3 grid of 9 spaces in total. There will be certain boost characters that grant your team certain buffs, so there's a lot more strategic gameplay involved that is not exactly real time, but there will be a turn-based system as well. And you can play your characters in certain ways, place them in certain spaces, and at the end of the day, try to win that battle in your own way. Then, when the game starts, you will advance through the map by selecting spaces to move forward to. So, there will be 2 phases. The first phase, where players decide on which space to move forward to, and then the second phase, where they take out their character party formation and choose which characters goes where and fight the enemy. Of course, there will be certain spaces granting you maybe health or certain other bonuses, because at the end of the day, your goal is to reach the last boss at the end of the map. Of course, we will have special rewards just for this, because this mode is intended to be something of a polar opposite of that of the PvP mode that we have right now, where players bout it out 1v1 real time in the usual gameplay that is Dragon Ball Legends. Of course, that does mean that the ranking will be there just like that of the PvP mode, and that the reward will be just as good.
That sounds brilliant.
I see, it really is a completely different game mode. Legends is an action game, but this is a cross-to simulation.
Yes, it's similar to that of a RPG simulator, or maybe somebody might call it auto chess, but this is something that you won't have direct control over during the battle. Rather, players will be deciding where the characters are, and then those characters will be acting out depending on where they are on that map. And it'll be a turn.
Oh, this looks like a madness. This looks like a madness. Oi. Okay, now I'm gassed for this. I'm gassed.
Based system, but it will move on automatically, meaning you basically choose how the characters will go into battle, and then see how it bouts out, and look at the reward at the end of the day. And of course, that does mean that the characters will have their own individual abilities that ties into this specific game mode. Of course, most of the characters, or rather, we'd like to think all of them, will be carrying on their statuses and those major attributes, but at the end of the day, the characters with those special, unique abilities catered for this specific mode will be the key to survival.
I think with Tournament of Power, we are offering a new gameplay experience that we haven't seen before in Legends. You will have to think about your strategy, for example, choosing health recovering spaces after a battle. But it is not an intense gameplay mode like PvP, so you can play it at your own pace.
So it will be purely PvE, meaning you will be fighting AIs and CPUs, but your opponent characters will be based on other players' parties. So it's sort of a pseudo PvP, like that of what I mentioned maybe nearly over a year ago, but this is entirely something different. Of course, the goal of this will be for you to aim at the last boss of the entire map and to defeat it, but players will be able to gain points by defeating specific enemies, by bringing in specific characters, and by defeating enemies in a faster way and such. There will be lots of different minor rules, so I hope everybody looks forward to that as well. Another thing that I'd like to mention is it won't be purely meta-based in a sense that as the seasons move on, certain characters will have a point buff of sorts, a tier system, where players not using certain characters will have a special bonus where if you use those characters, you'll get bonus points. Meaning, if your party is different from that of what everybody else is using, you might get more points than everybody else and get an advantage in that PvP pseudo ranking system. But
Okay.
of course, this is an entirely different mode from that of the original PvP mode that we have, and they'll be completely different, but you will be able to enjoy both of them at your own pace.
This new mode is scheduled to arrive in the spring. Look forward to it.
Okay, so the Legends video and stuff is just finished, but let's go back to the game mode, the new one that they've introduced. Let's see. Yeah. Form dedicated teams, select spaces. So essentially, it's similar to me. It's somewhat similar to Dokkan's World Tournament game mode. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Like, if you've played Dokkan and you know where it is, then okay, my light is dying. Yeah, even this thing here. All of this just giving off major World Tournament vibes. It's just that they decided to call it Tournament of Power in this case. But you know, I'm interested to see. I'll probably definitely English. I'll probably record this when it does come out in the spring, but yeah, don't hold me to it. Anyways, that has been it from me, and I will see you soon. Safe.
Lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's Starfire. It's Starfire. Starfire.